I grew up with Christian parents. They've taught me the same thing. And there comes a point where you have, you believe what your parents believe, and then there's also the point where you believe what your parents believe because it's you make it your own, and that becomes actually part of your identity. And I think I'm at that point now. People are looking at me at McDonald's. They know I'm Christian. They're looking at what I'm saying, and I have to represent God in that and be bold. And I think I've noticed the difference in my life in the last year. I've really found myself, and I'm embracing it, and that's important. I think one of the easiest things to do as a Christian is you see people who aren't Christian, and you may see them maybe doing bad things, and you're immediately like, wow, I'm above them. I'm, I guess you could say pious, or I'm just this much higher. But you cannot, when it comes to evangelizing, you have to put yourself at the human level. You're no better than anyone else, really. Even look at Jesus. He hung around with prostitutes and bad people, and that's how his message came across.
I was never satisfied, constantly attempting to feel fulfilled via, sex, drugs, or rock and roll, or whatever, money. Nothing was everlasting. Nothing was fulfilling. Well, Jesus is in my life now, and that changes everything. So what I look for, what satisfies me now, is completely different than what used to. And you can ask my wife. I'm content at home, not looking to go out and party and do the superficial things that would give you a little buzz for a little while. And I'm satisfied, I'm happy, I'm content. The purpose for living is to become more like Christ. And I've got a family, and I've got to take care of that family and convey that message to them and anybody that God puts in my life.
I felt unhappy. I was always unhappy. I felt depressed and lost and lonely. I did a lot of crying. I thought, something's missing, and I decided that I would take myself back into church, and I have found that since I've been coming back that was what was missing, that just being around positive people and knowing that God is there for us and can lead us and guide us into everything that we do. Well, after my profession of faith, I worked with a mentor who helped me a lot find that there's always resources to go to, always people to look up to, and never to feel like you're alone in the world.
My purpose for living has kind of changed. Well, before I kind of just lived for myself. Everything I did was for me. But now I do stuff because I want to make God happy. I want to do stuff to bring people closer to Him. Now I can see that the people who are bullying other people, they're doing that because they're hurting. And I know that instead of trying to avoid those people, I should really actually try and talk to them. One of my close friends was kind of distant from God, and by me talking to her about my faith and stuff, it's kind of helped her to be closer to God, and it's made her a better person than she was before.
Jesus
is in my life.
Is in my life.
Is in my life.
Is in my life.
And this changes everything.
And this changes everything.
And this changes everything.
And it does change everything.